other districts over time. Ready to dive in? Click on the Slums District and meet me there. I'll explain more as we go. There you are! I've seen folks get lost in this place before. Anyhow, check out your cell phone. I've left a job for you. Better take it before someone else does. Well done! I knew you would do just fine. Okay, now on to the real thing. Take a look at my old camper. I'm renting it to my friend, Pedro, and it might look messy, but I bet you'll make it all nice and fancy. So let's get started. It looks like the place is littered with garbage. No wonder I smelled something. I was starting to think it was you. Why don't we start with that? I know you don't like to get your hands dirty. Great! Nothing will stop the two of us if we keep this up. Still plenty to go, though, including a bunch of damaged and broken furniture. Let me know what I should do with it. And that was the last of it. Phew! You can end this whole cleaning bonanza by politely pointing me to the front door. Try it. I promise I won't take it personally. At my age, it's a little hard to see, so click on the apartment and enter renovation. It already looks so much better. Now let's take care of the floors. Look at the checklist on the right and pick the appropriate type of floor. You can hover over item icons to learn more about them. Just like that. Now we'll see if you can do the walls as well. Don't forget to check the requirements on the right side of the screen. Perfect! Now on to the most interesting part, furnishing. Pick whichever piece of furniture you like and place it in the apartment. You can rotate an item using the keys shown on the screen. Just look at the bottom right-hand UI. Ah, you're getting the hang of it. Great! Now I'll leave you to it. Finish up the place however you like, but remember that you have to meet all the requirements before you can deliver the job. It came out better than I expected. Now head over to the Finalize tab and click on Deliver Job. Now that you've finished your first official job, I'll tell you a secret. Your aunt, my dear wife, left you this unit. I think it's a perfect opportunity to get your landlord career started, but the apartment will require some upfront work before we can rent it out. Click on the apartment, switch to the Upgrades tab, and begin the Usually, it takes some time to perform the basic installation, but now that we have the electricity installed on our property, we still have something left to do. Let's enter the apartment, and I'll explain more as we go. Click on the Configure button. Good. Now you'll have to use your smarts. We need to install the electricity sockets with a furniture layout in mind, but don't worry. You can move these later if they don't fit your design. Select the Upgrades tab. Choose the electric wall outlet and let me know where you want me to place it. I suggest we do the one that'll be connected to the fridge first. Usually, outlets cost money, but I've found a few spare ones in the trunk of my car that we can use first. Looks good to me. Now you can add as many as you want. Just exit the renovation when you're done. Now that we've got electricity, you'll have to take on some more jobs and save up for installing the heating and for some renovation work. Good luck. I'm going fishing. Open the Jobs app. I've got something special for you. You'll learn the basics of taking care of tenants through my friend Pedro. Believe it or not, our good old Pedro isn't easy to please and is not very happy with our renovation. Let's try making him happier. Open his tenant panel. Now open the gift menu. Send him something and hope for the best. Well done. Now you can go back to earning enough cash to install heating at your aunt's place.
What is?
Uh-oh, something's happening in my camper. It looks like all the gifts in the world wouldn't make Pedro happy to behave any better. Honestly, I don't have any patience left to deal with this guy. Good. Now click on the sabotage button. And remember not to mention this. Call me a bad friend, but I can't wait to see his expression when he gets what he deserves. Let's hope this will be the final straw that makes him break the lease agreement. Phew, thank you. Now I think I'll move into that camper myself. No more annoying tenants. Here we go. I've got a surprise for you, but first, we need to clean this place up. Send me in. That's right. I've managed to track down a nice little storage area for your scavenging hunts. Do you know how many folks are okay with you throwing away their... Plus, some of the stuff you can find there is quite special. Be on the lookout for the so-called unique items, and make sure you don't waste them on some fool's rundown studio apartment. Anyway, let's wrap this up. We can finally get to work and finish up Auntie's old place. As you can see, you've unlocked a new renovation tab called Remodeling. Let's try it out now. Demolish one of the inner walls. That was nice. But let's see if you can build walls as good as you can tear them down. Not bad. Now on to the doors. They can only be placed in an already existing inner wall. Try and see if you can do it. Okay, not bad. But did you know that you can also edit windows in your properties? Go ahead and build a new window. Those can only be placed on the exterior walls. Lastly, the Demolish button can be used to... It looks like you've learned the basics by now. It's time to meet all the requirements on the list. Remember, the better the interior design, the wealthier tenants will want to live in your units. I'll leave you to do your thing. You're the boss after all. Looks like you've got the place ready to go. Let's go to the open house panel and start it right now. During an open house, people interested in your rental will come by to check the apartment out. Looks like we got our first potential tenant. How exciting! Let's click on her and try to make a good deal. Keep in mind that the better the first impression your property makes, the more your tenants will be willing to pay for it. Good job. We've got our first tenant. I hope she'll like the place you've designed.
Can you imagine that me freaking crew dares to complain about their sleeping quarters? Be it not enough that they have barrels filled with rum to the brims? Kids these days, eh? Well, enough chatting. Off you go. And after I pay you that annual sum, I hope that I won't hear any complaints from my boys. Your tenant needs your help.
It seems that something has happened in their apartment. Check your text messages to learn the details. Darn, that looks pretty serious. In situations like this, you'll often have a few ways of dealing with the problem. I suggest solving the issue with my help to strengthen your relationship with the tenant. I'm in the apartment, awaiting your orders. I reckon we should eliminate all those nasty bugs with a hefty dose of the anti-bug spray. It's working. Let's get rid of the rest of them. Now, that's what I call a job well done. Let's exit the apartment. The tenant should be thankful we helped them.
Read啦。啦的。
When hunting for a new property, you want to start by evaluating it so you know how much it's worth, give or take, to do excellent. Now, let's do that with the other items and walls. Evaluate enough things, and I should be able to give you a rough estimate. We have to be quick, though. The auctioneer and other bidders won't wait forever. Remember, my calculations might be slightly off since the market constantly changes. Focus now. It looks like the auction is now underway. The bidding is where all the action takes place, but we don't have enough money to enter just yet. Feel free to stay and watch the other landlords shout over each other. And once we gather enough funds, I'll show you how the pros do it. I see that we've got some unpaid bills piled up. Let's go to the finances panel to deal with them. As you can see, you can pay each bill separately, but for now, just pay all bills at once. From now on, you'll have to keep tabs on our payments. I was never that good with numbers. Now you need to click on the Remind option and pick an appropriate reaction. Since it's our first issue with this tenant, I'd go with the polite choice. Good choice. Now we need to wait and see how she reacts. If she doesn't have the money to pay now, you'll need to nag at her every week until she finally pays.
Whoa! Oh, right! All right.
No.
All right. All right.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Ugh.
Whoa.
Stand in line, Private. Oh, so you're the architect assigned by the headquarters, huh? I got the memo this morning. I've sent you the guidelines already. I have read your credentials and